It's often been said that life is like a dance. For some, it's a waltz, and others, it's a polka. But for two men, it's an undeniable calling. Join us as we explore the always moving, always grooving world of two entertainment legends on VH1's Behind the Music, The Dancing Janitors. Life hasn't been easy for the Dancing Janitors. Our story begins in a small town in the Midwest, Piedmont, Oklahoma, where Rupert Ralph Bottenheimer and Phil Bob Fred were brought into the world. Rupert's father was always working on his next invention and wanted Rupert to follow in his footsteps. Rupert had his sights set on other goals. He was distracted by his constant need to keep things neat and tidy and his strong desire to dance.
I remember it just like it was yesterday. We were in the cafeteria having some chicken fried steak, chopped broccoli, a roll and some apple goody. Rupert danced his way a beautiful jig all the way over to get a carton of milk. He spilt the milk, and he kept right on dancing as he cleaned it up. That's when I knew he'd be a dancer and a janitor.
Rupert wasn't alone in his love for dance and cleanliness. His best friend all through their early school years was Phil Bob Fred. Phil Bob was always known for carrying a large set of keys throughout the halls of Shawnee Heights Elementary.
You know, that boy, he loved them keys. You know, he could cut a rug with the best of them. Now that I think about it, he was kind of like our own little Kevin Bacon in that Footloose.
It wasn't long before these boys became men and began to carve their niche in the world of entertainment. Soon after Votech and a commercial spot with Mop and Glow, Rupert and Phil Bob set their sights on becoming an American Idol.
We knew it wasn't going to be easy. American Idol doesn't even have a dance category yet, so we knew that Paula, Randy, Simon, they weren't going to hand us the American Idol trophy or give us that $1 million recording contract. It was going to be tough.
The road to American Idol proved to be paved with disappointments and tough lessons. Years of rejection and being made fun of just gave the Janitors more resolve to make it.
When we first met, there was nothing but raw emotion. Panta bang! I had to find a way to set it free. So we developed their own dance moves. You see, they had to become the music.
Our coach, or choreographer as they call him in the business, was always encouraging us to make the most of every opportunity. I can remember one day I was cleaning up puke after lunch in the hallway when Celebration by Kool and the Gang came on the radio. I went from cleaning up throw up to throwing my hands up in the air and get my groove on. It was funky fresh.
The Dancing Janitors knew they couldn't just rely on their overly keen sense of beat and fresh dance moves. They needed a look that would set them apart from all the other would-be dancing janitors. That's when Rupert stumbled onto something.
We needed something that would catch the eye. That's when I was over at Wally World, that's Walmart Q Civilians. I looked over on that rack and I saw a size 50 Dickies. And I thought, man, those would be looking good from head to toe.
I just thought we needed the element of surprise, so I sewed some Velcro strips along the seams to create the first ever breakaway coveralls.
The Dickie coveralls gave the Janitors a distinct look around town and even landed them a commercial spot with Schlotsky sandwiches.
Schlotsky.
But all the sandwiches you could eat wouldn't pay the bills for the Janitors.
We loved the sandwiches, but we just had our eyes on bigger dreams, like being the next American Idols.
Some people say we ought to just throw in the towel, just give up. They say no dancing janitors are going to be American Idols, and we say we're rubber, you're glue, bounces off us and sticks to you.
Much of the road for the Dancing Janitors has not been paved yet. For them, there is always another American Idol audition around the corner, and Star Search could return their call at any time. Until then, they will keep on cleaning up and getting down.